Understanding how bread's ingredients work can take the stress out of baking. The most unfamiliar ingredient you'll see in any bread recipe is yeast. Yeast is a living single-celled organism that causes dough to rise. Dough must rise in order to have the fluffy quality people expect in bread. Here's how yeast works. Any recipe that calls for a packet of dry active yeast will also include about a tablespoon of sugar and warm water. Every packet of yeast contains hundreds of billions of living yeast cells that have to be activated. Think of it as billions of teeny tiny sleeping monsters. You wake up these monsters by throwing them into warm water. The water can't be too cold or it won't wake them up, but it can't be too hot, you'll boil them to death. Once you wake up the yeast, the tiny monsters start gobbling up that spoonful of sugar. When they eat the sugar, they burp up carbon dioxide, CO2. This process is called fermentation. Take a look at the yeast now. You see all that foam? What you're seeing is the CO2. After I wake up the yeast, I add in the binding ingredients, oil, sugar, and eggs. These ingredients help keep everything together and add flavor. Now it's time to add in the flour. Pay attention to what happens as I stir.